night, and thousands of women are now expected to get behind the wheel for the first time. Well, Sky's Lisa Holland is in the capital, Riyadh, this morning. Lisa, this is a huge moment. What's happening?
Yeah, good morning from the Saudi capital, Riyadh. Truly an historic day here where women can make their own decisions about whether or not they want to drive themselves, their family around. I'm with Rema this morning. She's one of those who've got their licence. A good day here, Rema?
Good day, great day. Thank you so much.
Excited day. I mean, actually, Rema was telling me we're going to go for a spin with her now, and she was just telling me a few minutes ago that normally she'd be taking the driver and her brother would be taking this car to go out and about. But today, Rema is in the incredible position that she can drive, and your brother's actually taking the driver. So let's go for it, Rema. So Sunday morning, obviously it's a busy working day here, and you're an analyst. What does it mean to you to be able to just pull out? It's something that obviously the women in the rest of the world, we take for granted, to be able to make our choices, go where we want, when we want, drive a car. How does it feel to just be pulling out and be able to go around Riyadh like this?
Honestly, I'm so happy with this decision. It's an amazing experience. I experienced it last night. We went for a drive around 12 a.m. and today in the morning you can see how people are very happy. They're very supportive. We can see how the streets are, everyone is so happy. You can feel the vibe.
Are you kind of worried though that there might be criticism in some parts from men, that not all the men in this society are going to adapt to this modernisation? It's quite something. It's been a long time coming. 30 years women have campaigned here for the right to be able to drive.
I mean, honestly, when I first got my license and when we first saw all this driving woman thing, all I saw was positive people encouraging us to drive and giving us all the support. So even if there are some that are not, happy with it, but I believe that the support we got is a lot more than the criticism.
And how is it going to change your life? How do you think it will give you more independence?
Well, I'll be more dependable on myself, like going to work on my own, doing day-to-day stuff, visiting family, friends, even in case of emergencies. If I had any case of emergency I need just to drive, it would make it a lot easier for me.
And of course, you've lived abroad. You've actually drove in the United States. What was that like for you, being able to drive somewhere else and then coming home and having to be reliant on a man to drive you around?
It was really nice driving when I was living abroad. I didn't actually feel like a lot of difference. I mean, how can I... It's different. When you live abroad, it's different. It made me more dependable on myself. Now I have this choice here as well, so I'm happy.
Do you think lots of women will want to take to the road like this? Do you think it's accessible for them?
Yeah, honestly, I saw a lot of women that really want to drive and they want to have this choice. Yesterday, I mean, I don't know if you saw what was going on at 12 a.m. A lot of women went out driving. They were so happy with all this driving thing. So yeah, I feel that they want to.
Well, how would you describe the atmosphere overnight? And we were down at the at Riyadh Park last night, and we went driving. There was a lot of security out there. How would you describe the atmosphere here in Saudi Arabia?
Wow, I mean, it was amazing. I was speechless. I couldn't sleep actually last night from all the thing that was happening yesterday. A lot of people were so happy. We just went out to the streets, and all people were like waving at us and so happy and excited for what's going on. So it was a great experience.
And if you can, just sort of describe to me, how does it feel just being out on the open road here in your own country?
It feels amazing. I mean, I can drive in the streets of Riyadh, the city I've been living in for years, so it's an amazing feeling.
Rema, thanks so much. So yeah, a long time coming. Women here in Saudi Arabia have been campaigning for 30 years, and we really must also point out women have gone to jail in this country because they have openly campaigned for the right to drive. That changed at midnight last night. Saudi Arabia was the last country in the world to lift a ban on women driving, but as you can see, just being out on the road here in Riyadh this morning, there are a lot of very, very happy women. It's part of a programme of modernisation in this country, but still lots of people will say there is a long, long way to go. A number of activists were jailed on the run-up to the lifting of this ban, and at the same time, human rights groups say that there is an unprecedented crackdown on political dissent. But for now, I think it's fair to say that the moment really is with the sheer delight of these women at being able to have this very simple pleasure that so many of us take for granted, to be able to get behind the wheel of a car, to go where they want, when they want, have a choice and not be reliant on having to get a driver or a man to take them where they want to go.
A very good driver she is too, Lisa. Thank you very much.
Zimbabwe's president